Deployed in 1941, the KV-2s engaged the enemy with overwhelming firepower.
Hull breach confirmed on the starboard side. Depth reads 850 feet. Noted.
Log that for the structural integrity report.
Make sure that hook is fully seated. It's secure, ready for tension. Okay, signaling the winch operator now. All right, easy now. Set her down gently. Water blast ready on your mark. Clear the stabilizers. Keep it coming straight. Hold the tension on the right side. All right, lowering now. Easy.
As the weight transfers, you can see the hydraulic suspension compressing fully. The frame is designed to flex slightly under this 52-ton load. The 70 KV-2 chassis finally enters the workshop.
We need to address the stress fractures on the lower hull plating first.
And the track alignment needs immediate attention before we move it further. The KV-2 heavy tank, a 1941 model, is positioned on the turntable for a full structural assessment before we move to mechanical repairs.
She's breaking free. Keep it level.
Confirmed separation at Station 3.
Clear the area below.
Cheers. The overhead crane engages, slowly separating the massive 152mm turret from the hull.
As you can see, the turret ring is heavily corroded. Cleaning these gears is a meticulous process, essential for restoring the traverse mechanism.
All right, bring it up slowly. Watch the clearance. Holding steady, coming forward now. Easy, watch the chains on the left side.
This is the process of removing the massive breech mechanism. You can see the complex linkages and the heavy recoil springs finally being revealed.
Ready? Pull it towards you. Okay, clear the bottom edge. Watch the weight, set it down gently.
Beneath decades of grime, the legendary V2 diesel engine is finally revealed. The corrosion here presents a significant challenge to the restoration team.
Removing decades of corrosion is the first critical step. Here on the turret, we use abrasive tools to reveal the original steel underneath.
The turret is submerged in an aggressive alkaline solution. This time-lapse shows the corrosion being rapidly stripped away at an accelerated rate. The KV-2 restoration begins here, as powerful industrial brushes methodically remove the heavy rust and grease accumulated over 80 years.
As you can see, the process involves meticulously stripping away the rust, revealing the original 1941 steel underneath. The UV light reveals inconsistencies in the metal. We're looking for micro cracks that could compromise the hull's integrity.
To address the battle damage on the glacis plate, we're using a plasma torch for precision removal, minimizing heat distortion.
We need to verify the alignment again before we commit. What's the measurement on the caliper?
Holding steady at 30 millimeter. It's within tolerance. The plate fit is secure.
The hydraulic press applies immense pressure to the replacement armor panel, replicating the precise curvature of the original 1941 specifications.
As we pull the cylinder head, we can finally see the extent of the damage to these pistons.
We're machining new valves now. Precision is critical here. Tolerances must be exact for the engine to run reliably.
Give it 300 foot-pounds on this one. Coming up to pressure now. There's the click.
Aligning these massive gears requires precision. If the tolerances are off by even a millimeter, the whole transmission fails. Soldering these main power connections is crucial. We need a strong bond to handle the load, ensuring the system functions reliably for the first time in decades. The goal here is a historically accurate restoration of the KV-2's fighting compartment, matching the exact 1941 factory specifications.
The structural integrity of this KV-2 is paramount. We're meticulously checking every weld.
Using the pressurized spray system allows us to get an even, photorealistic primer finish across the massive cast surfaces of the KV-2 turret. We're mixing the authentic Soviet 4BO green paint now. It requires precision chemistry to match these historical color samples exactly.
The first coat of 4BO green is crucial. It seals the metal and provides the base layer for the iconic Soviet color.
Applying the paint evenly across the massive cast turret is a methodical process. The texture of the armor demands a professional spray technique.
Race. We're applying the second coat of 4BO green now. This multi-layer technique is essential for achieving the correct
We're applying the final protective layer now.
This clear coat not only adds depth, but ensures the shine builds properly.
All right, bring her down slow. Hold it right there. Easy now, set her down. All right, the towing cables are secure. Pass me that shovel next.
Making sure the clasp sits flush against the hull.
All right, fluids checked. Oil pressure nominal, fuel flow stabilized. Engaging master power now.
The transformation took 15 months of dedicated work. The technical challenges of the gearbox alone were immense.
There she blows. What a sound. Absolutely magnificent. This one is finally moving. Pass me the solvent when you're done with it.
Yeah, hang on, this rust is thick.
Restoration means more than just removing the rust. We have to ensure every component meets the original 1941 specifications for historical accuracy.
We're using a heavy-duty angle grinder to remove decades of rust, a critical step before we can apply the primer.
The 1941 KV-2 presents unique challenges. Here we see the team tackling the deep-seated corrosion on the hull and tracks.
We're documenting the methodical process of bringing this 1941 KV-2 back to life, starting with the crucial structural repairs and rust removal.
We need to be careful with this section of the fender.
The corrosion is deep. We have to treat it slowly to maintain structural integrity. Restoring this 1941 model means balancing historical accuracy with functional mechanics. It's a challenging process,